political parties that we have, the Democrats and the Republicans, they are playing both for us. Both teams, whatever you call them, they're both playing us. Because the Democrats are playing the good cop, right? And the Republicans are playing the bad cop, right? I know more people are starting to realize this, and I'm so grateful for this. But there's still so many people who has not opened their eyes yet and realized that the Democrats are also the bad guys, right? And I understand that people's perspective is different and all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. I totally understand that because everybody's perspective is different. But the reality is that these two political parties are putting each other, the rest of the people, against each other. So what they do is this. What they do is the Republicans are the bad guys and they tell you in your face what they're going to do. No doubt about it, right? But the Democrats, what they do is give you nice, cute speeches that are so motivation, like yes we can and all this stuff, right? But in the background they agree with the Republicans. They just won't say it out loud, right? In front of the cameras they go in and pretend they hate the Republicans, right? They pretend they hate them. They're gonna pretend that they have beef, right? But in the background they're all hanging out with each other, all of them. And the Democrats agree with the Republicans 97% of the time. I said it 97% of the time. I'm not saying all the Democrats, but most of them. I'm gonna say 95, 96, 97% of all Democrat politicians are the same way as Republicans. No doubt about it. We as people need to realize that they're working against each other. They want us to work against each other. They want us to hate each other. They want us to divide each other. They want us to worry about debating these damn topics where we could be hating each other, and instead of fighting them, right? Instead of voting these people out, right? And I just hope that more millennials and Gen Z start running for elections and running for all this stuff. Because I feel like us millennials and Gen Z and the next generations after that will actually help this country evolve. We getting stuck in this, and we're getting stuck in the old mindset, right? Because all these old people who are in Democrats who don't want to leave, they want to stay there until the day they die, because they are benefiting with the rules that they're making. All the laws that they're making who benefit us, not the regular folks, not some random person in Kansas who's a Republican. No, it's not benefiting that person, or it's not benefiting me, or it's not benefiting some random progressive person, right? It's not benefiting anybody who's regular. It's benefiting them, the CEOs, the government, and all this stuff, right? And it's a few things that people need to realize, right? We as people need to start, no matter where we come from, what we believe, we need to start coming together, right? And start helping each other. We may see the world differently, and we may agree to disagree on certain topics, and that's totally fine, right? And it's okay to have different perspective on topics. It's okay to have different opinions on all these topics, right? But the one thing we need to learn is just because we believe something doesn't mean we have to enforce other people to believe what we believe. It's okay, we talk about it. We should talk about the topics. We should talk about these, everything. We should talk about it because we should learn from each other. And also, instead of instead of talking about the topic only, we should also talk about our backgrounds, where we come from, and why we thought, and what's the reason behind it. The story. Why did you become? Why did you end up believing that side instead of the other side, right? Why? Like, we need to learn. We need to talk to each other more than just debating these topics. We need to start listening to each other, our story, because each and every human being has a story. Nobody's evil. Nobody evil. No one in the world is evil. The people who do bad stuff or bad laws, they're not evil. They just hurt. They just have so much trauma in them that they think that ruling the world, they think the way they think is the way it is, because whatever happened to them in their childhood is what is involving them. Is why they are the way they are. Once they start healing, they won't be doing that. But so instead of debating, instead of debating topics about abortion and guns and education and whatever else, the other 100 topics, we should start listening to each other. Everybody has a story, and we all should listen to everybody should listen to each other's story, because in the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We all want love. We all want community, survival. We just want money to pay our bills, friendship. Everybody wants that. Nobody's thinking, I'm gonna rule the world and whatever, right? Because just because you see somebody and they doing this wrong thing, even the people who do horrible things to other humans, like pedophilia and all this stuff. Those people who do that to kids, yes, they did something horrible. They literally did something horrible. But they have trauma. They have their own childhood trauma. They have something that they end up becoming the way that they are because of whatever happened to them as a child, right? Nobody becomes that way when they're born. It just happens because they end up having so much trauma in them that they don't even know what is the right thing. Or maybe it happens to them, and they didn't even know how to get over it and end up becoming the way it is. But I really think that all these people who do these horrible stuff, or these horrible laws, or murdering, or whatever, they have so much trauma on them that they never healed themselves. And they will never heal themselves, right? Some of them will, but most of them will not. And we need to understand, it's not because they're evil or whatever. It's because they have trauma. It always involved with childhood trauma, always. No matter what it is, it's always gonna, at the end of it all, something really horrible happened to somebody as a child, and that's what they become, the way they become. It's always gonna be that. Or some generation trauma, But I feel like we need to start listening to each other. Start telling each other stories. Because everybody has a story. Everyone has a story. And everybody has a voice. We are here to learn from each other. We're here to listen to each other's stories and learn from each other. We're here to help each other. We're here to to just be a better human being. We're here to learn to be a better human. We're here to fix the earth. We're here to, spread love. We're here to just care for each other, And I know these even though I'm a progressive and all, and I said that we need to stop voting for these people, because it's true. We need to start voting for these people because they're hurt. They hurt inside. How are they going to fix this country when they're not even fix themselves? You know what I mean? How any of them going to fix anybody? How is any Democratic politician who are so old, who've been there forever, how are they going to fix this country when they're not even fix themselves? All of them are hurt. These Republicans are hurt. These Democrats are hurt. All these politicians are hurt. This is what they are. This is who they are. They are doing all this stuff because they're hurt inside. Elon Musk is hurt inside. He acts like he's tough. This tough guy is because he has all this money, but he's hurt. He's looking for money because he wants to feel safe. He's hurt inside. All of them, all these politicians, all these CEOs, all these people who all do these laws and try to censor everybody and try to make us hate each other. All these people are hurt inside, and this is what they do. Hurt people want to hurt other people, right? And it's like, once people start to realize that, I think maybe something could change. I'm not saying, I don't know what it is, but more people need to realize all these people are hurt. This is why this country is the way we are. It's because they all hurt. How can hurt people help other people? It doesn't work like that. They think just because they look for fame, they look for power, they look for greed, because they hurt and they don't want to heal themselves, right? So what they do is make these laws to feel better from themselves, but in reality, they still hurt no matter what. This is what they keep going and going and going, because they are still hurt. That's why Trump is hurt. Trump has some childhood trauma that we don't know of, and that's why Hillary Clinton is hurt. She's hurt. All these people who've been in politicians forever and ever and always do laws against the people, all of them are hurt. No matter what the way you think about it, they're hurt. Have you ever, we need to start electing people who really wants to help each other, who want to help everyone, not just a small group of people, right? Because if the people who want to help everybody those are the people who are healthy. Those are the people who are those are the people who want to help each other. The people who really want to help everyone are the people who are healthy in there, who are mentally healthy. For example, Bernie Sanders, you could tell that guy really cares about the people. You know why? Because he's healed. He's healed. That's the reason why he fights for the people, because he's healed. Healed people want to help people. Hurt people want to hurt other people. Very simple. That's it. Well, I had to go. So have a nice day.